Hi everyone, it's Alan here once again. Sorry about it's been 2 days since I last did a video, and yeah, well, sorry about that, but hopefully we'll do a video tomorrow. Yeah, there's quite a fair few things happening in Blackpool, and a lot of the Blackpool bloggers have been covering it. Cookson Street. Quite a lot of Cookson Street is going to be taken down to make way for new development. How much new development we don't, it hasn't been said, but that area, Cookson Street area, that's going to be quite a big project for when they have finished clearing the whole area. It means the ladies of the night are going to have to go and find somewhere else. Where they're going to put them, I don't know. Maybe they might get rid of that altogether. You know, you never know. Also, to let you know, there's been a film crew going around Blackpool of late. I think they're actually doing a show for, it's either BBC or Netflix, or Amazon Prime, something like that. But yeah, it's a show based on families in Blackpool. Fictional families in Blackpool, which should be pretty interesting, really. So I'm glad that that is happening. Also, have you seen Beyond the Edge's latest video showing the work going on Central Pier? The removal of the change cabin on the waltzers that were there, and basically they were taking away the actual remains of the ride, and it's going to be an interesting season, really, for this coming season, because when they're going to be replacing the waltzer there, and they're going to get that Matterhorn ride fixed as well. And once those two, but before they do anything else with where the waltzer used to be, they're going to have to do major refloor of that part of the pier, because it's burnt down right into the actual flooring itself. You can actually see how far the flames got down into the floor underneath the ride. Quite a lot of that is going to have to be replaced, and to make it safe and everything. Because if they put any weight on that, the ride could just go straight through the floor and into the sea, which would not be fun at all. So yeah, he did a really, really good video vlog on that, and PT Vlogs, he's been doing a fair bit as well, walk down pier and all that sort of stuff, showing you what's going on in Blackpool, all the developments that are going on the sea, on the actual front. And as I said, the Cookson Street area is going to be as part of the Talbot Road redevelopment, Talbot Road Gateway redevelopment. because the town, to be truthful, has been getting a lot of even isolated. I must admit that, because a lot of the town is an absolute mess. It's they're going to have to do something with it so that visitors, when they do come, it's got to be different than anything else that is on offer elsewhere in the northwest or in the country itself, because you've got to have something different to bring the holiday makers in, and it's got to that time now that summer's coming up. Some people won't want to go away on holiday, go away abroad, because you've got to have these vaccination passport things to actually go anywhere. With some of the venues over here, you're going to have that as well. But it can be a bit of a pain getting all that sorted out, because holiday prices, believe it or not, are going to go up. They're going to go up because of the bureaucratic paperwork that you're going to end up doing. So a lot of people are basically going to turn around and have another rethink if they're going to go away on holiday, like to Cyprus or anywhere, travel the world sort of thing. And it's just going to be horrendous. Pontins and Haven and stuff like that. Even camping and caravanning sites are going to have, different going to have those types of protocols put in place. The situation has completely turned the travel industry upside down. And they were talking about reopening pubs in the UK. I think it's January, February, March, April. About the end of May. The May bank holiday weekend. One of the ideas that was floated. Get it all done for the bank holiday weekend and the August bank holiday weekend as well. The major times. But the other thing I've been hearing is that the government might not let kids have a summer this year because of the length of time that they've been off. So we'll just have to wait and see how that goes. The other one was Preston. St George's Shopping Centre, they're trying to get a buyer for it, so that they can keep the place open. But for what I've been hearing, they haven't been. For what I've been hearing, they haven't had much success trying to find a buyer for that because of what is actually going on. Also, there's another shopping area going to propose for Preston, but where it's going to go, we don't know. Maybe they might take over the St George's Centre, which I hope they do that, and not build this new centre. They might just take one look at St George's and say, well, why should we build a new centre when we've got that? It'll be a good thing to do. One of the things they could do with that is it's designed to have it's designed to have 3 levels, and they haven't done that. They haven't utilised that, and I think what they could do with that is put a small third level on it. Fishergate at the other end of the city. Well, majority of their stuff, majority of their floor space is full. Except for the Debenhams store. The Debenhams store has been closed, like all the rest of the chain, and is currently being used as a warehouse. In some cases, I went past Debenhams in Blackburn. There are people going in there and basically checking on the sell-by dates on makeup and everything, because makeup does actually have a sell-by date on it, and they've got to sell it by that date, because it's just going to be no use to anybody. It has to go into the bin, or can you recycle makeup? That's one of the other things. Yeah. Well, hopefully we're going to have a proper video tomorrow. And another thing reason why I haven't ventured out, the weather's been absolutely terrible. We've been getting really blustery winds and everything else. And yesterday I had my first COVID shot. So, yes, they are getting to people to get in, especially in my area, to get into people pretty quickly. And I mean pretty quickly. But Blackburn Cathedral, oh dear, I keep hearing a lot of bad stories about that place. The amount of time that people have to wait outside, and also it's not good. It's not good to be stood outside for 3 hours and all of a sudden it bucket it down. Aye. And the other thing I wanted to touch on, Accrington is having a bit of work done as well, and they're planning to knock down part of the Irondale Centre there, because it's like Blackburn. It's getting like Blackburn. Nobody wants to shop there. Only half the large number of the shops that are there, well, they're not proper shops really. And there's quite a few empty. And they're having trouble filling those stores because the building is absolutely horrible. It really is. It's horrible inside. You could tell that Irondale, the same company that has the Irondale, you could tell by the way that it's constructed. It's even got this, in some areas, it seems to have the same floor tiles. If you go to Salford Shopping Centre, it's the same tiles on the floor. Absolutely the same tiles on the floor. Because it's the same company that did their shopping area. And something else I could tell you about Salford Shopping Centre. Salford Salford Shopping Centre was twice the size of what it is now, because what they went and did, they knocked half of the shopping centre down to make way for a car park. Horrendous, eh? That's what happened. It was a lot bigger than it is now. So, yeah. So, if you're in Blackpool and you see people with professional camera gear walking around, acting out a scene and stuff, be respectful, please, because they're trying to get some entertainment done, and for people to watch. Oh, another thing, stage 2 of Hounds Hill it is going to be starting very soon. Why they're doing that, I do not know. As everybody knows, Blackpool Council has actually bought Hounds Hill shopping centre, so they're now a landlord for that. Also, one of the things that came up in the Gazette is that they have basically bought back the airport. Yeah, they managed to scrape the money together to get the airport, to buy it back from the from the owners of it. I don't know what Blackpool Council have got planned for it, but I've got a funny feeling that they're going to try and relaunch Blackpool Airport as a airport. I know Blackpool College have got a building on there. I think that if Blackpool Council are going to start running flights from there again, they'll definitely have to move out, find somewhere else. And to be truthful, Blackpool Airport's runway is not that big. It's not that long, and it's quite a, how can I put it? It's quite a funny angle for takeoff and landing. I think you can get one. I think you just be able to get one A380 on it, basically, and that would be it. What I do know is that Blackpool, the North West Air Ambulance takes off from there, and it also has another place. And it has another place that it takes off from, which I can't remember at the moment, but it'll come back to me soon, hopefully. Yeah. So those are the things that are going on. Everybody knows that Robbie Williams tried to buy Blackpool Pleasure Beach, but I don't think that would have actually paid off. Yeah, what he could do is he could buy North Pier. North Pier, that's got a small theatre on it, and basically what he could do is kick the arcade out and turn it into a small cabaret bar, and put proper shows on. Because he was talking if he could buy Central Pier, if he could buy it, he was thinking if he could buy it, Central Pier, he could put acts like Alan Carr on Central Pier, which will be quite a bit of a draw to Blackpool. Because, you know, once you get a person like Alan Carr on and all that, then we could get some proper acts in Blackpool. You know, get some proper ones. Also, I've also hearing a rumour. I don't know if it's true or not, but they've been talking to Butlins. Yeah, they've been talking to Butlins about bringing Butlins back to the resort. If it's true, I don't know if it's true or not, but, you know, what a difference that would make. Get a holiday camp there. Get a holiday camp back there. Maybe that might happen. I don't know, and I'm not too certain if that is true or not. If it is true, it'll give Pontins something to think about up the road at Southport, because everybody knows the Southport camp, Pontins, is actually a roach's nest. A year or so before the pandemic, that place had an infestation. Bed bugs, all the nasties. And the year before that, they had an infestation of bed bugs. Oh no, that is one of the worst things you can ever have. One of the worst things. I have a friend who knows somebody at the Hesketh Centre, and they basically turned round and asked where they were staying, and one of the nursing staff asked, "It's not Pontins, is it?" And she shook her head and she said, "Get your kids out of there. Get your kids out of there. That place, it's dangerous to children's health. You're going to have to make," and they give them this stuff to paint their kids with, to make sure that they didn't take the bed bugs home with them. He says, "We'll just take them into toilets and give them a good paint down. You know, get a sponge, clean them down and everything, and then put this stuff over it, paint over, just paint every single part of skin that's bare, that's there. You know, make sure you get every single bit." It says it'll stink and stink like mad, but anything's better than having bed bugs chewing at your kids and bringing it home, and because once they get a hold, and they can actually destroy the environment in your own home if you bring them home, and they're an absolute pain to get rid of. Yeah. Well, I'm going to clear off now, and hopefully a new video tomorrow. And I'm sorry it's been 2 days, because we've been having things going on here, of which I can't really talk about. And, you know, so hopefully we'll get you another video out tomorrow. I don't know what topic I'm going to do on the video, but hopefully we're going to do something anyway. No worries. So I'm going to bugger off now. So, a big massive shout out to all the usual people. Um, PT Vlogs, Beyond the Edge, St. Helen's Crowd, Loud and Proud, Visit Found Coast, Old Blackpool Biker. He's got there's some news on what's been happening at the ambassador. I forgot to mention that they put a new retaining wall up, so that's been done. So yeah, there's quite a fair bit of news there I haven't managed to catch hold of yet. So I'm gonna disappear now, and I just hope everybody has a good day tomorrow. It's gonna be Friday. That's when the weekend starts, and yeah. And if you follow Helen's Loud and Proud YouTube channel, you know what it is. Fish and Chip Friday. So hopefully, so we'll see how it goes. That last chippy looked really good. The last one. Yeah. So it's bye from me for now. So I hope to as I said, I hope to have a video for you tomorrow. So it's 3, 2, 1, click.